Whoa. I didn't mean to
Ryder,
talk to you.
exaltation? I never imagined we were fighting Angara.
They're not Angara.
They're no longer Angara. The Ket changed them into something else. That's the atrocity.
We have to stop the Archon, whatever he's up to. The more we learn, the more I realize how much bigger than me this all is. It's humbling.
Meredith?
So what's your take? Is this Meridian what we think it
Meridian, I can't speak.
Everything we've seen, each remnant system we've uncovered, is connected to everything else. The bots, the monoliths, the vaults. It stands to reason that activating Meridian will connect the entire network and rekindle terraforming across the cluster.
So you think we're doing the right thing?
Well, yeah.
Okay, bye! Let's
Thanks
see.
for chatting.
Let's
We'll
look
talk
for
again
Vetra.
later.
You know it.
You know it. I've seen like a little piece of her
Jal?
romance.
Thank
It looks
you
spicy.
for checking. But I'm all right.
Don't know if I would be.
I have to be. How else do we go on? You know?
Want to talk about it?
I may
Bestie?
seem tough, but I have a good shoulder.
That's kind. You're kind. I really miss my family at times like these. Are you close to your family?
Are you?
You talk about family a lot.
Really? I guess it's just part of our culture. Our families are large, and we share our parents with the community. We all have many mothers.
My family's small.
And are you close?
Sure.
I was. Am. My mom and dad are dead. My brother's in a medically induced coma. I'm kind of an orphan at the moment.
I'm sorry.
Imagine going through that.
Yeah, well, this random collection of Tempest
I would
oddballs
not-
can feel like family sometimes.
Yeah. I never really felt I had a purpose. But here, I do.
What about the Resistance?
My place in the Resistance is not what I'd like.
But that kid on Aya looked up to you.
Sure. But you are going to do something important, Ryder. I feel it.
Oh,
This is where I should be.
I'm glad you're here.
I like having you around. Specifically you.
Because of my skill and knowledge.
Not really.
Because you enjoy spending time with me as much as I do with you.
Yes.
You do?
Yes. You're fascinating. And special. And strange.
Oh, I get that a lot.
Aw, thanks.
And I mean it.
Kiss me. Mwah, Joel. Okay, who are we looking for? Vetra. If I was Vetra, where would I be? Not in here, but this is where we're gonna check anyway.
They aren't just
Told you.
conquerors or slavers. The Ket turn everything you are to their advantage. Worst kind of enemy. The one that makes you fight your own people.
I feel for Jal, my
That's
bestie.
what Jal faces every day, now that we know the truth.
Friends, neighbors, all changed. And they're loyal to what changed them.
You're pretty worked up about this.
Kandros wants strategies for handling the Ket. I talked with Drac, putting ideas together. Expand our guerrilla tactics, get Angaran military advisors, research exaltation. Just, I don't know. Wish your dad could give me his take.
You don't need his take.
Why? This all looks fine to me.
Nasira, your father, they always had a plan I could follow. Without one, it's too easy for people to get hurt. Like now. The Initiative's plans are shot, and people die because of it.
It's a mess.
We're flying blind. It'll take years to put all the pieces back together.
Our biggest headache is the Ket. Work goes on, I guess. Sarissa will have a
Does.
strategy. Just need to find her and the other Asari. It'll be good to have certainty again.
You know who Korra looks like? I don't know if you guys watch them or know of them, but Geek Remix. Two girls, they play a lot of things. They always name their their Let's Plays, Two Girls, One Let's Play, and I think that's like the best name ever. I think that's what got me to watch their videos. I saw that and I was like, I love this. So I've been watching them since Life is Strange came out. So 2015? And Cora looks a lot like Stacy. It's great. So if you guys want to watch other people geek remix, they stream on Twitch, they post on YouTube, it's all good. All good. And I love them.
There much to
Oh.
say about that facility on Vault.
There would be.
I get
Hi,
you,
Liam.
inane chatter about nothing coming up.
How you doing, boy?
Pathfinder, hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jarl to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
Have I not talked to him? I guess we'll do it
Barely
now.
covered how you joined. Tell me something about yourself.
Alright, I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it'd all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
Career history.
You were a cop, then crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
You as a cop seems cliche. I don't want to be mean. Sounds
You
satisfying.
found your place. Not everyone gets that.
I knew it. Glad for it every day. And that led me here.
Family.
Tell me about your family.
I miss the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does. Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin. Both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth.
Oh.
No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Non-traditional.
Life with my family was not typical on a number of fronts.
You may do though, right? Family has to. I know mine did. I said goodbye to my mom and dad and got on a ship to Andromeda.
Okay, bye.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
He's like, I know, girl. I'm like, ooh. Okay, we'll do that later. What's her name wants to talk to me? It kind of makes sense.
Oh, Ryder. Sorry for the mess.
Who's your friend?
An exalted cat. I called Jarl to show him. Ah,
Why is
there
it on
he
the
is.
ship?
Jarl, look at this.
Why is it on the ship?
There's nothing Angara inside.
The physical can be deceiving.
I've run hundreds of tests. Only traces of the Angara genome remain. The exalted are Ket.
There must be a way to fix them.
Can hope.
Anything's possible. We just have to keep trying.
Even from mistakes, we can learn. Thank you.
Oh,
What?
Jarl
Joel,
needs
I
to
love
accept that
him.
exaltation is permanent. You're making his grief worse.
That wasn't my intention.
I didn't think about it like that.
Because you see him as a friend, not a patient. That's why I'm here. To observe and treat. Jarl is part of this crew. His welfare is my responsibility.
But you're not the only one.
And you're taking good care of him. Just remember why you came here too. There is a new alien species on your table.
My hands actually shook when I made the first incision. See this bone-like armor? It feels as strong as a Krogan's frontal plate.
I'll take your word for it.
I should probably clean this up before it starts to smell.
What's happening here?
Looks like pictures of the exaltation chamber.
Yeah. The
Oh my god,
kid
it's
uses some
Vetra.
Angaran-made
Let's see if we
medical
can kiss
equipment.
her.
Could be a lead.
I would like to kiss her.
I just want an edge on those Ket bastards. If they ever got their hands on Sid, I'd... Well, imagine if it was Scott.
Scott is an adult. I'd be devastated.
I don't know
Vetra.
what I'd do. We're all that's left of our family.
Same here. Sid was so little when our father left, and I was... Well, her age now.
I've lost parents.
I know what it's like to lose a parent. I've lost both now. Mom died before we left.
Our father didn't die. Or maybe he did. We don't really know. He just didn't come home. He was involved with some bad things. Bad people. Eventually it caught up to him. There was nowhere to run. Not like a whole new galaxy.
Is that why you came here?
When you're young and stupid, you make bad decisions. Piss off the wrong people. That sort of thing never goes away. Not for you, not for the ones you care about. I don't want to not come home one day.
Ooh, you're too tough for that. Let's
Come
go.
on, you're strong, smart. It'll take a lot to keep you from coming home.
Strong, smart, but maybe just lucky. Luck runs out on you.
I won't.
Oh. Oh, you see
I have
that
a good
facial
feeling
expression?
about you, Ryder. I should get back to work. Talk to my people, see if they've heard anything.
Oh.
Chat later?
Oh, I will. Oh. I will chat with you later.
Long time no chat. What's up?
Okay. The Tempest? I don't know.
Are you sure we can keep the Scourge damage under control?
Never seen anything like the Scourge. What it does to our tech. It's keeping me on my toes, but that's when I do my best work. In a way, I guess I'm grateful.
Well, you're welcome.
Don't do me any favors. Don't worry, Ryder. You're in good hands.
My god, I just got 28 notifications on Instagram and I was so nervous. I was like, what did I do? But turns out someone's just liking my post. So thank you if you're that person liking my post. Friends.
What's your social circle like?
I'm good for a laugh, so I know lots of people, but I don't let too many in. My one true friend is stationed on the Nexus. She's the only piece of the Milky Way I brought with me. The more you and I get to know each other, the more you'll probably hear about her.
The Nexus.
How does it feel seeing the Nexus come together?
It's starting to cook. Be what it was meant to be. For the longest time, I never thought that would happen. And we're making it happen, Ryder. I'm really proud to be part of that.
Our crew.
Seems like we have a good group here.
Well, Veteran and Suvi are my girls. Get along well. Lots of mutual respect. PB's a real spark plug. I like her, but she's exhausting. And Drax's my kind of guy. Brash. Takes no shit. As far as your Hyperion peeps go, the Doc's kind of nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
I need to see your offer book.
Need somebody to keep the zoo in check.
Zoo? You calling me an animal rider? Ooh,
Maybe.
Can I be a mongoose? They're like cool cobra killers.
Gil's
No, wait,
kind of
How
weird.
about a crow? Smart, irreverent, obnoxious. That's it.
I'll take your word for it. What about Kello?
He's a pilot.
Which means
He flies the ship.
we're leaving it at that then?
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
Oh god.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Gil's so weird. It's so funny that he's like a romance option, I think. Or at least that's what the game was kind of insinuating. Where's... Can I see where they are? Gil... PB, Teklev, Joel. Okay, there's two. He must be in the bottom. That's Vetra. Drac. Oh, okay, so I need to go over here. Take me to him. He's over here. This is the door we did not enter.
You know what we saw
There we
back
go.
there, right? This isn't good, Ryder. The Archon's dangerous. I've seen people like him before.
He's definitely a threat.
He's definitely dangerous. So dangerous, I'm not sure we're ready to deal with him.
Take him out. All we need is a plan. From where I stand, the Archon thinks he knows what's best for us. Problem is, he can follow through on it. That exaltation the Ket do, it turns people into slaves.
He can do that to us. He has that power.
Someone like him you take out fast and hard. Get the leader, the rest will follow. Honestly, drop a nuke on his head, blow up a sun if you have to. Take the collateral damage.
Not my style.
There's better ways to stop him than brute force.
Maybe, but I'm not gonna let an enemy get close enough to pry my plates open and go for the soft kill. You don't mess around with this kind of thing. Ends badly each and every time.
Another galaxy, and there are still despots. We saw similar types back when I worked as a peacekeeper.
Why are
Pirates
my
attacking the
graphics
colonies.
bad?
We trained the colonists, and they started fighting back. Raiders didn't expect that.
The Angara already know
Are you
how
guys
to
seeing this
fight.
too?
But the Archon, he's got an army to back up his crazy.
I've got my own army.
But I've got you, and everyone else on board.
Huh. True enough. Never underestimate a small, capable strike force.
I think it's just the
You
lighting
keep
in
thinking
the
about how you want to
game.
handle this.
We'll only get one real chance at it, won't we?
Yep. So when we take him down, let's make sure he stays down.
Okay, I think we talked to everyone except our people up here. So let's talk to them really quick.
At least we managed to save the Moshai.
I only wish we could have saved more. The swelling has gone down significantly, and I seem to be able to talk normally again. Good. Keep me updated, and remember, cool food and liquid only. Nothing spicy. Thank you, Lexi.
Are you alright?
Is there something wrong? Did you hurt yourself?
Oh, it's nothing. I'm just getting over some inflammation of the soft tissues of the mouth. It was dramatic, but ultimately non-threatening.
What?
Have you ever heard of the lick test? Back before scanners were portable, Earth scientists would employ this test in the field. They used it to tell rocks from fossils and get a basic idea of their mineral composition.
You licked something?
You licked a rock, didn't you?
I was distracted and forgot it was a Helios rock. I do it unconsciously. When I was little, my father and I would go on expeditions. The lick test was a huge part of it. He made science fun for me. Your mother was something of a scientist, wasn't she?
She specialized in biotics research. Got her start in medicine.
I read all about her research, and your father's. AI and implants. They achieved so much in so little time. Sam is an astounding achievement. I left my parents back home. They told me they were proud of me. And then lived out their lives while I slept.
You're not alone. I want to say that, but I don't want to flirt. I'm not that kind of person that flirts around. I do that in Inquisition and Dragon Age. I don't do that here.
If I were them, I'd be proud too. You came here for the sake of science. That takes courage. Some crazy, but mostly courage. I'm sure they knew that.
Thank you, Ryder. I needed that.
Anytime.
Bye. Okay, let's talk to him.
Hello, Gil. When are you cleaning up that repair on the sensor console?
I'm not. It's a redesign.
A redesign? Without a trained crew?
I'm trained and it's working great. Don't be so uptight.
Everything okay?
Oh, fine. Fine. Don't worry about it.
You came back.
I have bad news. Your supplier, Keldo. The cat got him.
Thank you for confirming how he died. You have his supplies?
Supplies. Your friend is dead. Don't you care?
I grieved for Keldo before I sent you to find his body. He fought for the Resistance. Died for it. We still need what he promised.
The cat had your weapons. I got them back.
Yes, all of them. And Keldo's killer's dead. This is good. You're honest, Pathfinder. Reliable. I'll tell Ephra you did well.
I appreciate it. I do want our people to get along. Help each other.
You proved it. This time at least. Need to get the weapons where they belong, but
This
Keldo would
time.
want me to help you. I have things you can use, and I want to see your credits for myself. Trade?
You'll accept credit?
Think I'm getting the better deal. All you walk away with is a number.
True. But who knows what that number will be worth someday. My inventory's open to you. Anything you need.
One. Yay! That's it. We don't have a lot of credits. I just realized we're poor. We're fucking... Oh. We're poor. Disgustingly poor in this game. Nice! We can fast travel here. You think we could just jump, or do you think we'll die? Let's try jumping. Turns out it's possible. Fun.
This must be the crash site Avela mentioned.
Oh shit. Oh! I was doing something. No respect. Oh, I got a pilot helmet. Nice. That's it? That was all? A helmet? I went through all this for a helmet? Sorry, I spit. Here we go. Hey!
Pathfinder, did you make it to Havarl?
I found this Angaran helmet. Does it mean anything to you?
This is a pre-Dark Age design. Do you see the black marks? The Scourge targeted this pilot's ship. Stars, it's perfectly preserved. I can almost imagine the pilot. He must have been so afraid. I've never seen one of these intact. Do you know how rare this is? I can't even begin to repay you.
The Scourge did that?
Why would the Scourge target that ship?
It must have been a remnant vessel, or maybe there's remnant tech in the helmet itself. Can you imagine? Our ancestors using the remnant? You know, Pathfinder, this gets me thinking. If it wasn't for you, we wouldn't even know that helmet existed. What if that's not all we're missing? There could be a wealth of history just out of our reach. So, I'm requesting your help again.
Depends.
I can't agree without knowing what you want from me.
Of course, that's only fair. I've led digs on every Angaran homeworld, but there are places I've missed, areas only a Pathfinder could go. There could be relics sitting untouched for centuries because no one could reach them. What I ask is this: if you ever find yourself in an area like that, you keep an eye out for artifacts.
That's it?
That's it. Keep me in mind as you explore and bring me anything of interest.
Which world?
It'd help if I knew where to look.
Any planet could contain something of potential value. My people traveled far. I know that doesn't answer your question, but just keep your eyes open for me.
Why not come with me?
You're the expert. Can't you just come with me?
I'd like to, more than anything, but I'm needed here. My predecessor trusted me to stay and carry on his work, to find answers. No matter how much I miss the adventure, I have a responsibility here.
Sure.
A few hidden relics coming up.
Sure.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Sure.
I'll be here if you find anything. Good luck.
You know about remnant tech?
Any insight you can give me on the remnant tech?
We don't know much. To our understanding, it's always been here. Stars. I would love to be the one to solve that mystery.
Impressive museum.
This is quite a place.
It feels like home to me. Sometimes I think I should move in here. But it's got a long way to go. Someday we'll fill it with relics of the past, each one telling a story. And my people will come here to learn. And to remember.
You'll get there.
With enough hard work, yes.
About that helmet.
You said the helmet was touched by the Scourge? What does that mean?
I forget your people weren't around for that. When the Scourge appeared, it targeted remnant ships, broke down their technology. With the drive cores disabled...
The ships crashed.
But that may not be all. The Scourge leaves a mark on whatever it touches. If it touched this helmet, perhaps the pilot was the target. There may be remnant tech inside the helmet.
Or in the pilot.
Storms. I hadn't even thought of that.
You seem young for a curator.
Is it normal for someone as young as you to be in charge?
Flirty.
I'm no younger than you. And you're a Pathfinder.
I kinda inherited the job.
So did I. I was apprenticed to the former curator. It was my job to bring him artifacts from other worlds. When he retired, I sort of fell into his position.
Do you miss relic hunting?
Some days, but mostly I'm happy to spend more time with each piece.
Tell me about yourself.
Have you always been into history?
Oh, yes. When I was young, I would dig up shells and pretend they were ancient armor pieces. I've always had a big imagination. With only 14 siblings, I got lonely sometimes.
14? That's insane.
That's like me. I have a
Why?
big family.
How many do you have?
Just the one.
Oh, that's terrible. I'm sorry.
Only my twin is all I have, and she's like, yikes.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
Okay. Now what? Here.
Avena mentioned sites like this might contain Angaran relics. We should search it.
I'm already 10 steps ahead of you. Why did I do that? What button did I press?
Life support restored.
Oh! We got it!
Angaran? It looks strange.
Maybe available, know more about it. Put it in cargo.
Alright, let's get the heck out of here. Yay! We did it! Congrats, everyone. We've done it. How are we?
Hello, Pathfinder. Any good news for me?
I picked up this figure earlier.
There we go.
It might be Angaran.
This is unfamiliar to me. It does resemble an Angara, but it looks so strange. It's clearly centuries old. Is it an artistic interpretation, or is this what we really look like? The implications. Pathfinder, you may have discovered our earliest artifact yet.
Maybe it's not Angaran.
Could it be a relic from another culture?
The technique and material matches other Angaran relics, and you found it in one of our worlds. But perhaps the depiction isn't an Angara. It could be a deity of some sort.
Okay, bye.
I'll come back when I have something.
Stars guide your travels.
That
You
was
were
so
saying
loud.
something about the planet being in decline?
It doesn't look like it, but Havarl is sick. It started here, uncontrolled mutations in organic life, killing some, turning others into poison. We're starting to see the same elsewhere. The planet's ecosystem is crumbling, slowly but surely.
It's the monoliths. There are only 2 of them when there should be 3.
What about the vault?
There's so much life here. Your vault must be working.
In some fashion, most likely. But the monoliths are responsible for propagating the vault's instructions across the planet. With only 2 out of 3 monoliths working, the instructions are imbalanced. So life is imbalanced. We've never tried asking the sages. There could be something in their oral history.
Stars. Those superstitious hermits don't care about modern Angara. You know that.
You saw the projections for the planet's survival. What do we have to lose?
Sages?
Sages? Oral histories?
On Mithratha, that old remnant edifice over there. They trace their families back to a time just after the Scourge. They believe isolation will maintain the purity of the histories by preventing contamination by modern thought. Basic sense. They probably don't even understand or care that Havarl's dying.
It's worth a shot.
If asking your sages doesn't work, we'll be back here. So, what's the harm in it?
The trek up Mithratha's teeming with Remnant. Most of us don't attempt it, but maybe you could do it. Follow the Remnant River, and keep your head. I'd hate to hear something terrible happened in pursuit of some ancient legend.